Alright, how's it going, Omni Gang? I am back a little bit late tonight. Feel like this is the first real Omni After Dark stream we've had in like probably 4 years. So yeah, we're starting to stream late tonight, right after midnight. I wanted to see how bad the camera quality is gonna be if I turn off this. I'm not feeling all that hot today. Of course, there's camera lag right there. Yeah, it's not that great. I won't lie. Can I adjust the webcam settings a little bit, maybe? It's gain in here. Oh yeah, gain works fine. I'm just, I don't know, 20, 20K. I think that should be okay. Yeah, it's a little bit glitchy-ish, I guess. It looks like I'm leaving trails, you know, like I got like some, I don't know, or on like in a Roblox game, since like 90% of Roblox games usually have that kind of stuff on them. Nowadays, anyways. Last time I played, anyways, a little bit more often, trying to see if there's anything good, like couple of years ago, and I imagine that things have not gotten any better. Like honestly, Roblox used to be so much better. I swear, when it was just a simpler platform, you know. I mean, before it grew into what it is now, I don't know, felt way more fun. And I don't know if I'm ever going to touch that platform again anytime soon with a 10-foot pole, but tonight we are going to be doing some more shiny hunting. I think this is probably the third live stream in a row that we've done some shiny hunting, but I'm not really feeling all that great the last couple of days. I didn't live stream yesterday. I had another bit of a break because I had a really bad migraine. I ended up passing out yesterday very, very, very early and got my first full 8 hours of sleep, even though it was a little bit broken up here and there. Still full 8 hours of sleep according to Pokemon sleep. So, yeah, very well rested. Woke up at 5:30 today, and then migraine hit me again. I want to say around like 7, maybe like even around like 6:30. So I ended up passing out probably a little bit before 8 once again for the second day in a row. But this time I didn't stay asleep. I woke up like an hour ago, so I wanted to go live, do another little shiny hunting stream since, well, this was going to be the last day of the month, but Ruby had an accident. I had to take her for a walk, and of course she didn't do any more business when I took her out there. She couldn't even wait for me to get dressed. So my fault for opening the door, because I had to get so sick a little bit. Yeah, it's just one of those. It's just one of those days, but I think honestly, taking it in good humor is the best way to go about it. I'm not even stressed about it. Omni After Dark for the first time in 4 years. After midnight live stream for me. I don't know, I feel like this is probably gonna be a good night because in only 2.5 hours, I think, Invincible Season 4's Episode 5 comes out. And I am so hyped for that, dude. Like, if I'm still gonna be awake, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be, because I slept for like a good few hours. I am going to absolutely love wasting an hour away watching that. So, I feel like this is the most perfect music to have like the quest thing, you know, the little flashback playing with Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. This and like the freaking intro music, like at the beginning when you like start back up your story gameplay in Hero or Dark Mode, or the freaking, you know, true story. Honestly, dude, that's fitting music. We're gonna get the Elgato audio source turned back on there and make sure our auto counter's working. I believe it should be. First encounter the stream shiny luck? No. But it's working. So we're good. I feel like this is just gonna be a little bit more of a chill stream tonight. I might not be. Oh, there's a shadow glitch literally on the second. No, not even a second, just the first, like, actual soft reset there. That's crazy. I feel like I'm gonna turn down Elgato down to 30 while I'm doing the shiny hunting. I feel like, I need to put that in my notes so I can remember. So let me do that real quickly here. Because with Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire, I usually turn the Elgato. I have to usually turn the Elgato audio down because it is so loud. Like, it goes right into red every single time if I don't have the like decibel meter all the way down. So I guess for shiny hunting in the background with my Game Boy games anyways. Elgato audio minus 30 decibels. Okay, that's good enough. Dash there to separate that. I don't know. I want to make my notes look all nice and organized here as best as I can. There we go. Counter number 3, and it's not a shiny. Let's see if lucky number 4 is gonna be like our first, counter luck, and then after that, my lucky number, be my birthday there. We're just also the month. Yeah, we're just gonna wait for the next big milestones. I mean, I guess there's another one 8 away, so it's not gonna even be that long. But I'm thinking we could probably get up to close to 1,500 encounters tonight. We didn't really get all that much done in the last stream, because I really just wasn't feeling well at all either. These last few days, I've definitely been getting sick. Honestly, I'm getting jerked around with my sleep schedule again. Like, I should have been able to sleep. But nope, that's not how it's working. I got a nice good sleep earlier on, the day before, even if it was broken up multiple times and I woke up at 5:30. But now, I get like 3 hours, just enough, just restful enough, because of how bad the migraine was that conked me out. I'm up again, just full on. I opened my eyes and I immediately knew no going back to sleep. Kinda sucks, because a lot of times, I'm up this late, I'm not able to get back to sleep. Sometimes I end up in live streams, and I'm still up for quite a while. I definitely feel like I'd probably want to start doing more live streams, just taking advantage of the time that I'm still awake, Maybe just try to push things on a little bit longer. Hey, Mommy, thanks for the alert. I appreciate you coming on by. I know you can't watch the shiny hunting because of all of the flashes, but I appreciate your support. My throat's a little bit groggy right now again, too. So that's another sign of getting sick. But a lot of the problem is tummy pains today. I'm having mega tummy pains, so that's part of what also probably woke me up. It's ironically also how I woke up at 5:30 too, so yeah, it's been a bit of a shitty day, pun absolutely intended. But that's my life. Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of used to the health issues. It's more just kind of like, as long as I'm alive and I'm able to get out of bed, it's a good game. Although the migraine, oh man, I could really have done without that. Alright, this is encounter number 1200. Let's see here. No, now we got it on that nice number. I'm really curious to see how long this hunt's gonna go, because we're already like about, we've had the shadow glitch almost every single time. I'm sorry, I had to say something. I feel like almost every single soccer set that we've done, we had a shadow glitch show up in the little like flashback thing. Like when we see the trainers standing there in the grass, watch, they're gonna be in the shadows again, most likely. Okay, now they're not. It's making me look schizophrenic here. Jesus. That's crazy though. I've never seen it happen that often. That's honestly really interesting. Like, I wonder what causes that glitch, because I mean, Pokemon games are kind of the master of having a long zeros and ones, you know, in place of each other, making all these silly, crazy bugs. But man, FireRed, Leaf Green, you know, I never knew they were gonna be this broken. You know, all after this time, like I knew Emerald was pretty messy because its RNG is just busted. You know, unless you use a patch made by the community using an e-reader, which is something there's just like the only thing that I actually don't have technically complete my Pokemon collection without breaking the bank of $2,000 for a Pokemon box, Ruby Sapphire, physically in North America, or hundreds and hundreds of dollars getting Japanese stuff, like copies of all the games and whatever consoles that would be region locked. Ah, man. The only reason why I think I'd even want to get any Japanese stuff for, like, Pokemon stuff probably would just be for Generation 3 to get the bonuses, which are like Celebi from Coliseum, and also be able to shiny hunt a little bit easier. There's a Shadow Glitch again. With being able to get a Master Ball with the bonus disc in your actual save file Pokemon Coliseum, as well as Pikachu event with like Volt Tackle, the Light Orb, which honestly is so much cooler than just a Jirachi, man, and a freaking preview for the whatever Wishmaker movie. I like the Coliseum bonus disc. I'm so glad that I have it, but man, Japan always gets the cooler stuff. They really do. I'm just glad that, honestly, we can finally, like, at least bridge the gap in some ways with these older games now. I mean, I feel like if Emerald comes out on the Virtual Console, everyone's gonna get access to the old C map for that legitimate shiny meme hunting after all these years without, you know, having to hack it in or use whatever else, you know, whatever methods that people would still kind of find illegitimate, like most matters. Whether it's using the glitches or the homemade berry, or even just using flashcart and the distribution ROMs. Honestly, until we actually get like a proper Virtual Console release like we did for FireRed and Leaf Green here on Switch last month, I really don't think there's gonna be many legitimate shiny Mews out there from the games because of how many have just been kind of either full on hacked in or just, you know, obtained from not obviously the original event, which was only available for such a short amount of time in Japan only, and probably only on Japanese cards too. Like, honestly, it's just a shame. But for me, I'm the kind of guy that looks at it like, if you want to hunt it for your collection, who's gonna stop you? If you want to hunt it, you shiny hunt that freaking Pokemon. Whatever game it is, whatever method you want to do. If it's something you want to do, I can't tell you shit. Like, and we're just in it for the love of the game, aren't we? So, who am I to tell you how to shiny hunt your Pokemon? Like, we all have our different methods, and honestly, if I could, I'd be a lot less of a purist, only having a single game here, a single console at the same time. I just don't have all the capture cards and all of that to be able to actually, you know, run them all at the same time. It'd be nice if I had a controller mode too, like, so I don't know. I could use like the Wavebird controller with both my Switch and my GameCube at the same time, and that would actually give me a reason to open back up the Switch version of FireRed that I have. But honestly, it is so hard doing two controllers at the same time, trying to software set, even if all you have to do is just press all four of these buttons. Like, no, it is way too difficult for me. And I'll have to wait, honestly, because my joints suck anyways. I feel like if I did just try to force through it, I'd probably do a little bit more damage to my joints for the next morning. Wake up with them so swollen and sore. I just wouldn't be, it wouldn't really be worth it, you know? It's easier with the little actual handheld consoles. But then comes the problem, you know, even with my little setup here with GoPro being able to have the overhead view on my mic, it still doesn't actually record any of the stuff of the screens good enough to be able to actually get counted with the auto counter the same way Lugia is down there right now, because this is a capture card that's like the best possible quality to get that screenshot working, so I can read the text of the encounter, put in the, you know, extra little number there automatically. Like, I'm sure there'd be other ways I could generate it, but without a controller mod, you know, it really is just pretty impossible, especially if I'm not going to be like shiny hunting the same target in like each copy of the game, even as the same one, you know? Because I was doing Charmander, the Switch version, and then I was doing Deoxys, but I got that so fast. That's why I'm so curious to see how long this hunt's gonna take, because it's a rite of passage, you know, full odds, shiny hunting, going full odds or over odds, you know, standing in the odds or more. I have a feeling that that's probably gonna happen to, you know, take back from the amazing shiny luck that I've had so far since I've actually started participating in the Pokemon community a bit. Because first shiny hunting thing that I ever did in K, 38 freaking encounters, like in Lugia series. I found that full odds, no shiny charm, no Pokédex like completion stuff. If there's even anything like that, the same way that there was in Legends Arceus, I don't actually know though. But also no DLC, that's for sure. No post-game stuff to help boost the odds even more. And then Deoxys 1037 encounters and software sets in an actual full odds game, not half odds. Like, I feel like my luck has been just too good to start like this year, man. Although I think the NK might have been last year. If you go to my shinydex, which I do have the command for here on Twitch and YouTube, you can see all my shiny Pokemon I have encountered with all the little information on them. Yeah, the NK was December 15th, so that was like last year. Wow. I really need to cut back to Legends here. We did one stream finally. And we were about to take on team player stuff. I feel like I should pick that back up some point this week. But man, I'm kind of just doing whatever feels natural to me. You know, what feels right to me. I know I need to switch it up, but the shiny hunting here in FireRed, this copy of it is so important to me right now. There's so many things that I have to actually take care of here and do and make sure that everything's gonna be all set up for like everything I want to do this year. I just hope that I get all my shiny hunts in this game done this year, man. Because I saw that, you know, a few people have had some hunts go on for like over a year now that are like at the full odds rate, like Shiny Hunter Loot. He just got to over odds for Shiny Shadow Suicune in Pokemon Coliseum, which is such a sick hit. Like, Shiny Hunt. I am at 5 Shiny Streak right now because he is like hunting some of the coolest freaking Pokemon, dude. Like, the Safari Zone Pokemon and Heart Gold, Soul Silver. He got a Shiny Seeking, dude, which was the first shiny Pokemon I got in Pokemon Rumble, like yesterday or the day after. I missed it on his stream, I guess. Like, I don't know when he got it, or maybe he even got it offline, but it's such a cool shiny to get. And then obviously any Shadow Pokemon shiny hunt in Coliseum is just amazing to me because Pokemon Coliseum was the first Pokemon game I ever played, and there's Shadow Shine Pokemon, dude. Come on, can't get any sicker than that. Just a shame that they don't show up shiny, you know, for you if you're gonna catch them. They can still show up shiny on the battlefield, but you won't be able to actually catch them. Like, honestly, oh god, Pokemon Coliseum, in just the same ways that the rest of the Gen 3 games seem to be, there's so many fun glitches and quirks that make it just such a good game. Like, the only bummer about its sequel, XTKL Darkness, is the fact that they've had so much of that stuff out by getting rid of all the chances for shiny Shadow Pokemon. They have some cool things in return, you know. They'll let us actually do a proper starter shiny hunt instead of shiny locking our Umbreon and Espeon. But besides the wild Pokemon and the trades that you get from the wild Pokemon duking, and obviously Eevee, I think it's literally about all you're able to shiny hunt in the game. Not that much at all. And when, like, one single uncatchable, like, at the very beginning of the game, and then all of the Pokemon in the battle series as uncatchables, which I think Uncatchable Week either just started a while ago and just ended. I'm not sure, but people are doing Uncatchable Week, shiny hunting a bunch of uncatchable Pokemon. I think that's pretty sick. A lot of people are doing the TTTV and FireRed and Leaf Green here, which is actually in the bag. Go right here, TGTV. Why don't we do this real quick? Teach me how to battle. This would be really funny if I just did a random TGTV encounter and I got a shiny first try. Alright, let's see. And I'm pretty sure these are supposed to be like really fast. It's kind of cool to be able to do something like this in your inventory. I think it's fun. Regular Pidgey. And shiny Rosetta. No. Okay, so you literally just press B and that literally makes it go right back. Like, honestly, like, I guess, will they register an item here in this one? I don't know how. I don't know, like, I've never actually used the TGTV myself. Okay, no, that's just his inventory. I want to catch Pokemon. Yeah, this one will probably show me. This one might be the Jigglypuff and Butterfree. Honestly, we're doing a little side quest right here. VTuber moment. Alright, let's see. Am I right? Am I correct? Remembering which one this was? Yeah, it's a Jigglypuff. No green eyes though. Green bug eyes? No green bug eyes. Wrong button again. Okay. And yeah, that's how you would literally do those little uncatchable TGTV shinies. Just do that over and over and over and over again. And all it takes is a press of the B button to get out and another A press to do another encounter. I think it's really cool. I'm pretty sure it didn't count up. Did it? For the TGTV encounters? Because if it did, I mean, that would be two I'd have to go down, right? I feel like now I have to do another one just to check that. Oh my gosh. Make myself so paranoid. honestly, this is why I need to pay attention to these things. Just catch Pokemon over time. You got a couple more chances at some green shiny eyes because both Jigglypuff and Butterfree have green eyes and shiny. They both got pretty cool, like, shinies, honestly. I feel like green shinies, even if they're just partially green, underrated, overhated. Nope, it didn't. I did not see the Butterfree. Whoops, I hit it too fast. Okay, well that's my bad. Let me take off my flannel here. It is so hot. Oh my god, I'm pretty sure it feels like they got like the heat on again, dude. And it is over 20 degrees today, most of the day. Right now it's a little bit lower, but it's still over 10 degrees. Do not need the heat on. And if it is, honestly, oh my god, I'm gonna cook in here like a freaking microwave. Hey, hopefully I'll be okay. Man, no wonder why my throat is so dry. Oh, not helping me. Stay not sick. Wait, I have 2 bottles of water here? What the hell? I thought I only had 1. I'm definitely gonna be okay then for the whole live stream then. And my throat. Okay, that's good. I'll have to take an ad break, Joe. Then I go grab water, but I might need to take an ad break here if I need to run to the bathroom again. I don't know. I haven't had treatment, tummy pain since I started the live stream. Been officially like for half an hour now, which is cool. But I don't know. I feel like I should hopefully be okay for the live stream. We're only gonna be live for like about a couple of hours longer, not at the most. So I guess we'll see. I feel like I definitely need to sit up a little bit better here. I'm also gonna do this. Shit. I was good. Prison break. Fall off of portal of power there. Let me pick them up real quick. Such a bad email. Place the lights off. Almost feel bad. But it's not like he's even yelling at me in the game either. Okay, yeah, no, jokes aside, shit. I think I just need to open my window. I don't have just a little moment there. Look at Maple sticking out of her hole right down there. I've had some pretty bad days, but I feel like this one, it's just a low energy day more than anything else, you know? It's nothing too crazy. And for being low energy, it's been a good day. Shit, like, I was able to get a couple of chicken Big Macs thanks to Mom. Get some dinner, and whew, let me tell you, I miss those. I think I had them last time we were around. I've had them a couple of times, like a couple of years now. I've been trying them, and oh my god, once again, chef's kiss. Way better than the Big Macs themselves, although I love the Big Macs. You know, I feel like the mess is so much worth it for that chicken. It's very, very good. had like a little coffee, but obviously that didn't exactly keep me awake once that migraine hit. Which is probably part of the reason why I might even be awake right now too. But I don't know. It doesn't really matter at this point, does it? I just had another coffee here. I wish I could have woken up before the walk-in would have closed for the calls. Because I have enough points now to just get a large coffee from McDonald's. Not worry about paying for it. Oh, here's what it is though. I'll wait till the morning. Or maybe I could even just wait till the morning. Use a couple of bucks to get the coffee anyway. And use my points. Or half of my points that I would to get a large. To get a free hash brown instead, which is like more than $1 and like I think a half more expensive anyways. Which is obviously the best deal you can get with your McDonald's points right now. It was fine before for me, you know, being able to get an extra large coffee for 2,000 points, but then they changed that. You can't even get an extra large points at all, you know, your 4,000 points. You know, small one, you know, 2,000, but larger 4,000. When, like, only 2,000 more points, then you're getting like a full-on, like, small burger. It's so stupid. I love McDonald's, and, you know, it's kind of always been a part of my mom and I's ritual, you know, ever since I was a kid. I remember she would take me out, walk me over there to go get yogurt and pancakes. I love the yogurt with that granola in it, man. Breakfast, you know, all the time. You know, even if it's just me going over to just grab us some dinner, you know. Oh man, it's so expensive nowadays, yo. Even if it's just like one person eating, let alone for both. Like, it adds up, and it sucks because it's so good. But it's nice to be able to get that as a little treat once in a while. And it's especially worth it when they have like, you know, something new that you actually know you'll like. You know, there's little special promotions. The main one for me though, that makes me go a lot more often in here, you know, the Pokemon cards. I think that's kind of a given. I have no idea when the next time we're going to be getting any Pokemon Happy Meals is. It looks like that's going to be a while away. Like, I know there was rumors that it was going to happen in March, and honestly, you never goddamn believe these stupid ass rumors. Especially when they're coming off of Facebook for the most part. Like, no, I really have no clue when that's even going to be happening. For all I know, it couldn't even be until the end of the year. I think they might have just started having like Super Mario Galaxy as of maybe today in the Happy Meals. I could be wrong because Super Mario Galaxy movie is out today. I think that's pretty cool. Honestly, it looks like they're honestly making this movie into like the type of Mario movie that would make me feel like a kid again, honestly. Like with, oh my god, there's Super Mario Galaxy music playing right now too, dude. Honestly, this is the first time I've had the urge to like want to actually go to the movie theaters in person, like by myself, since I first broke up with my abusive ex. Went and saw Wolverine and Deadpool, which had like the perfect cold opening. Frickin' like kind of make me feel better after that breakup. The song Bye 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 from NSYNC. Oh, that was good shit. Wolverine's dead body being flung around. Adamantium skeleton just killing all the TVA. To the freaking like pretty much the breakup song. It was so perfect, honestly. It was such a good time in my life, honestly. It really helped the breakup go so much better, you know. I feel like with how happy I am in my life right now, like I've been saying over the last while, I think finally getting some real tangible progress, beating my depression here. You know, even if it's taken a bit longer to get back into a full routine that I like besides regular live streaming and, you know, just whatever usual stuff I usually do. You know, taking care of my mom and, you know, the dog and the frog and like, oh man. I feel like now that it's not winter, once these migraines are finally gone, dude, I'm gonna have so much energy to like want to do so many things, and I already kind of feel that way, even being a little bit sick. I'm not gonna lie. Like I get money this month. I get my tax money this month, not just the $30 that I get every month, but also the 80 or so, $70, $80. I don't even remember. I can't even check my tax thing right now on my account because my phone is just off right now until my dad pays it, because he's the one who's always had my phone thing going on. And yeah, I can't get texts or I even call at all while my phone's off, even if I have Wi-Fi. So a little bit unfortunate because that does lock me out of quite a few accounts. And last time it was off for an entire month. So I'm really hoping it's not gonna be off for much longer. You know, being the start of April and all. Maybe April Fools can be nice for once. Be like, April Fools, you thought your phone was gonna be shut off, but nope, here you go, buddy, back on. Maybe that could be like that. Give a nice April Fool's present instead of just something being cruel, as you know, a lot of people seem to do. But, you know, April Fool's is just one of those days I just never really personally liked all that much. I mean, as a kid you like it, but as a teen, I feel like it's just a more mean-spirited day. Wow, Marshadow and StreamAvatars there. Mythical Pokemon is pretty rare. There, I type catch with the exclamation point in front of it. Marshadow. If y'all want to catch that using StreamAvatars, you will not get an opportunity to find a Marshadow again very soon at all. That's it. Only for YouTube and Twitch though. I'm sorry, TikTok friends. I wish I could make it work for you guys, but I haven't even seen any updates in StreamAvatars Discord about it being fixed at all. I don't think it's something they can fix. It's unfortunate, but let me see. Yeah, no, it's still dead. I think even using it barely, having it show up, might even mess it up. I don't know, man. I really don't know. TikTok is honestly been a pretty good platform. If it's like not being used optimally by me at the moment, like this month of March honestly ended up making a bigger difference to me than I could have ever expected. Now that it's officially, you know, April, everything I made last month is finalized. I have to actually open up another little month here in my financial spreadsheet. But I more than doubled the amount of money that, like, just barely almost doubled all the money that I usually make in a single month. From, you know, both Twitch going crazy and TikTok giving me a substantial boost to the point where it was more than I actually have. And I'm catching this Marshall, none of y'all are, before it disappears. That better catch. Start that too before it disappears, YouTube. Come on. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. There we go. It was playing with me, dude. Playing with me. YouTube has really bad language to StreamAvatars. Twitch is instant. Honestly, I guess each platform that I stream from has its own benefits. But I know I have to actually just to take the time to put together an actual vertical output for both YouTube and Twitch. Dang, I didn't catch the Marshadow. Bye bye, Marshadow. I guess I wasn't gonna catch you, no one else was. What was I gonna say? Yeah, right. G Medley, the guy who got me in the Pokemon Pinball. I haven't watched him for a while, honestly. I feel like I need to get back to that. I need to start watching some more Twitch streams and stuff. Now I have not been watching, man. I've been popping into some streams here and there, but I've also been feeling so crappy the last few days that every time I pop in, I just kind of work and then it kind of disappears in the background while still having it on my computer, still watching the stream, but I'm just like literally in bed, not even really paying attention beyond hearing things, you know, listening for any shouts or whatever. There's a shiny Pokemon. Make me, you know, want to actually crawl out of bed and lay down. It's just been really that crazy the last few days, feeling that bad. Also, Seribot, I just noticed, has their username on Twitch, like, flipped with the caps. So it's like a lowercase at the start of, like, Seri, and then bot, and then the rest of it's all uppercase. I guess there's some like cool stuff going on. So I wonder if they're gonna do any pop-ins in their streams. That'd be kind of cool. Honestly, I saw like I think at the start of the year someone was freaking out about them doing that, but why would you be out about it? You know, I think it's cool if they actually, you know, using their like bot that they created to pop in your stream and say hello, like whether they're modded or not, you know. I mean, yeah, I could understand, you know, mod, but when you're using their product, I guess they're, you know, in some cases, obviously, there's many examples out there where trust has burned people. Very much so, but I feel like with, you know, something like that on Twitch, you know, it's just kind of you just kind of have to trust, you know. You don't really don't have to worry that much, you know. I feel like with being a mod, there's not really, you know, that much someone could really do to abusing, so that bad. I know there's definitely ways, but I don't know. I feel like it would be, it's a cool thing to do, and it would be a really cool thing to see happening for April Fool's Day, especially having your bot come to life on April Fool's Day. Come on, dude, that's quality content for all sides involved. Like, that's like quality clips for the creators and quality content for the viewers. And a fun time for all. I feel like, honestly, April Fools can have some very good things about it, man. It can have some very fun little pranks that don't have to be so mean-spirited. Don't have to be so negative or whatever, you know, upsetting. I just don't have the good enough brain to really think of anything fun to do like that. Especially right now, how crappy I feel today. Sick. actually half empty. So it's not even a full second bottle of water. Still more water. I'm not gonna complain. What are you doing, dude? I'm moving my arm like put my invisible water bottle over there while I'm holding the actual water bottle in the other hand. You guys are literally getting live proof of how exhausted I am. But here we go. Less than 20 away from 1300. Definitely getting some decent progress for sure. I just need to copy some things on over here. Let me see. I think this thing autoplays while I'm doing these things. That makes things much easier for me. Okay. Goes to that side. Whoops. Let's see. Gonna get a shiny with this encounter. I'm done guys updating the month for April being added to my financial spreadsheet. It is kind of nice to be able to just keep track of all of these things, you know, myself for my own eyes, my own little, you know, sheet to keep track of things. Things have gone pretty damn well so far this year. Every month that I've been back, you know, except for February where I was a quarter shy. Well, no, actually in November, I was a couple quarters shy. Like, I made about, like, $3. But then this month, over $6, dude. For last month now, I guess. I'm kind of excited to see how this month is gonna go, but the problem is, with TikTok right now, is that if I'm not getting out there an algorithm, right now I am screwed for ways to actually make money, because all of the ways to make money involve actual people giving money pretty much on TikTok, with like the gifts, the super fans, whatever that is. Like, I don't know what even all the missions are for this month are going to be like for TikTok, but all of them are not as nice as, you know, the first little month here of multi-streaming on the TikTok was. Because I mean, I was making money almost every single stream, every single day. That's why I stream as much as I did, ironically. Because I mean, even if it was just going to be like 5 cents or so, RT money is a little bit worth it for like literally just that required like at most 45 minutes minimum of doing a little live stream. Like, definitely not bad. TikTok, it's not, you know, based on ad revenue or anything like that. It's honestly pretty cool how amazing March went. I'm really grateful just between TikTok and Twitch both. I'm excited to see how the rest of this year is gonna go. Whoops, wrong button. We're 12 away, almost there to 1300. I don't think, honestly, if it stays this hot in my room, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep live streaming until 3. Although it is already 1:13, I guess that's not too bad. But man, like I'm already starting to sweat bullets, and even without freaking stupid little lamp on here, y'all can see them. Y'all can see the bullets coming down, can't ya? Even on this small little screen. Very humid out there too from the thunderstorm, so that doesn't help. Really doesn't help. Also, shit, I'm feeling more tummy pains going up. Is this what I got for complaining? Maybe it's just that I was feeling the pain coming on before it actually even appeared, just from sweating. Who knows? Sometimes it can be psychic. I don't think it's one of those times, but I can pretend to make myself feel better about myself. Although, I actually just have to full on actually go to the bathroom now. Oh boy. I hope I'm not gonna get sick again here on the game, so I'm going to push on over to the Toad Cam. You guys can watch Maple, but I'm gonna do a little ad break here. Stream rolls are gonna be off in less than 10 minutes anyway, so I'm just gonna do a 3-minute ad break, get them away for an hour. There's Maple actually moving a little bit, so yeah, I'll be a few minutes. Take care of yourselves, get water, snacks, I'll be back. Shoot, I almost just made my GameCube controller go flying. Okay. YouTube and TikTok, it's only you guys who can hear me now, unless you have Twitch Turbo on Twitch. I will be back. Crap, I need to hit this. host. I'm live. Hi, gang, I'm back. Hey, there's a wild hoot there joining the StreamAvatars party there. You know what? Hey, actually, wait. I wanna this up for a sec. I need to change the damn outline, don't I? I feel like it's so dark. Ew, maybe not like that. Ew. I don't know. Is that okay? I feel like that's too much. Maybe make it a little bit thinner. Yeah. Right back. That's better. That looks easier to read, does it not? Yeah, that's for you, mommy. When I'm doing these late night live streams. Anyone else who has trouble reading text, that's like the same color as the background it's in front of. A little bit of a better outline there. Alright, let's get to our next 8 encounters here, and we'll officially get to 1300. Oh, I just slipped quite a bit there. I want to have my feet like resting here. I need to just have them flat on the ground, dude. I need to sit like a normal person. My shinydex profile, by the way, which I will test here real quickly on YouTube. That should work, yes. If it doesn't work, I am going to shinydex all over the place. Yes, it does. Nice. You can actually, if you have an account here, you can actually follow my profile. And I'm a little bit curious. This isn't something that I can actually check myself. With the shinydex profile, following someone, I can see like the hunts that the people that I'm following are doing, but without me having a premium subscription, pro subscription, whatever this, thing is called for it, shinydex app, I don't know if anyone can actually see my hunts at all. It's honestly, not really something that is too important, There's a couple things that would definitely make the shiny hunting, like the shinydex, a little bit better for me. Like there would even be some Twitch functionality if I had the premium subscription to like make all the commands work a lot nicer. But I feel I don't know. Right now, it is like perfectly suited to my needs, being able to just go ahead and put all of the shiny Pokemon that I do find into, that little profile as an actual external easy way to have all my shinies visible for you guys. I really think it's cool. I really think shinydex is such an awesome thing. All the people who've been using it, ambassadors. You got me using it. Yeah, you compelled me enough. I just can't figure out how to get shinydex actual application that I downloaded to read the auto shiny counter that I do, and actually increase those hunt numbers on like shinydex itself automatically, because every time I do the little shiny hunting stream and I finish and I come back for whatever little things I want to do after my stream, just setting it all up, organizing it or whatever. I always have to make increasing the amount of encounters that I did in my hunts one of those things, and it's not really that bad, but if I was able to use the shinydex thing to automatically track these encounters as well, or just even figure out how to get it to read, the thing up. Oh shit! Wait, I think I know how to do that. I think I just figured it out. Oh crap! I'm so smart. Whoops, wrong one. The one you can use taskbar. My openness in administrator mode. Wouldn't that not be crazy? And all of a sudden that made it work. I feel like I have to test this. I feel like I have to. Let me just we're at a much higher number than that, dude. Alright. I need to see, will this work? Is this gonna go up when I do one more encounter here? Yo, it did. Okay. Sweet. So, what this means, actually, I can make things so much easier here. So much easier here for me. With the layout from now on. I wouldn't have to change, like, the sprites individually. Resize them. I'll see that. So, what I can do. Browser source, I think. Shinydex. Let me just do this real quick. Oh, look at that. Oh, it actually worked. That's so crazy. So the height, I guess, probably only needs to be like, I want to say 200. The width, 600. No, 550. No, just 500 or 450. Oh no, that's not good. 500. Cool. That's... wow. Huh. And if I had the premium subscription, I think then it would allow me to have, like, phases added onto it. Which is really cool, but I'm sure it does not let you do that. Yeah. shinydex Pro. How much even is this thing, anyways? It needs to be log. Back in here. Let me do that real quick. But I kind of want to set this up. That's not what I was looking for. What? I guess I'll just exit out of that. Let me check here. So I'm a little bit curious to see if it's like one of those like monthly or yearly things only, or if it's like a lifetime thing I can buy. There are annual ones, but there's no lifetime one. But it's actually not that bad, but that's confusing. I do not really know what the conversion rate is, as well as I do for euros. Like, I know USD to CID, you know, Canadian money, US money, Canadian money a little bit better. But I don't know what it'd be euros, how much euros to Canadian would be. I literally just had to look that up hard, whatever. I could probably bite the bullet and do that if I wanted. But it's not like there's even really a phase thing, you know, for this at the moment. So, yeah, I think what I'm gonna do here. Man, it's just such a shame. I'd love to be able to customize, but I don't think I can I? If I'm not using Pro. Man. I wish I could do more customization stuff like this. I really do. What a shame. Well. I think, honestly, this is cool. Have this. I do like this, but I don't know if I want to actually use this or keep what I already have. You know? Because it would be cool to have the shinydex branding, but I'm not an ambassador. You know, I would like to be. That's for sure. But I don't know. I don't know what I'll be able to do if I get the pro subscription. It might be worth checking out. But that would fit like perfectly right over the thing there. So I'm just gonna put it underneath the shiny hunting thing. I'm just gonna put it like right at the bottom there. You can actually see the Lugia behind the Ultra Ball because it's transparent. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it works, you know, kind of like that. I could honestly just probably hide these little extra parts, like the phase, these little numbers for this. To be honest, I could have it look like that. But what do I have here, anyways? Like game logo, I think was right there. But I also broke that. I never fixed that. Pokédex progress. Oh, it's like perfectly right underneath that. That actually works pretty well with the shinydex there. A little bit better than I think it did before. Like the Nuzlocke info and the Pokemon info, yeah, it's all on that side. Let me just unmake those disappear, put that back. Oh yeah, no, it's so much better. It actually fits really good here. So, I guess this is kind of a scuffed little way to do it, but I mean, it works, right? It still shows the shinydex, but it still has my customization that I like to do. That is kind of funny. I can't lie. Okay, well, the problem is that it's not quite as perfectly centered there as I'd like it to be. I guess I could. And the main thing I wanted to do was just make the shinydex text a little bit more visible, but I guess that's okay. I'll leave it like that. I think that's cool. Okay. So that adds a little shinydex branding, which still has my name here. Should I think maybe what happens if I make this non-transparent? I know usually I don't do these little editing things in the middle of the stream, but I feel like this is one of those moments where it's worth it. Yeah, honestly, dude, I feel like I need to leave that at half, like that. I feel like any other way, it's not really good enough, you know? I know it's even a little bit scuffed as it is right now, but I like it. I think that's good. I think it looks a little bit cleaner. So, I'm so happy about this. I will do one little test here though, just to see. I leave it open like this. Okay, extra count, and then I use this. Oh yeah, it gets rid of it. Awesome, dude. That makes me so happy. Okay, you know what? I don't know how likely it would be, you know, to become an ambassador for shinydex one day myself, but if I can rep it, I will. I think that'd be really awesome. I think it'd be really, really awesome. we go. Now we're at 1304 for real. Did it copy over to the other scenes, I wonder, with the shiny hunting? Well, this one isn't exactly correct, right? I don't know why Lugia is all the way over there. What about this? Okay, so it did copy over to this. The GoPro scene will be fine, I imagine. Here. Same problem over here. Lugia is all the way over to the side when it shouldn't be. I do not know why he's like that. I'm pretty sure it just copied over to the GoPro scene from the game scene here. Because there's no other thing there for the same folder, which is how it copies stuff over. They're all a little bit different. Every scene's a little bit different. I feel like I'm gonna have to do like a real proper layout adjustment again at some point in the future, because I really feel like things are maybe not messy per se, but I feel like the way that I wanted things to be, you know, it's changed a little bit here and there, and I don't know. I'm considering maybe making some unique scenes for like, you know, doing certain series or whatever. So I have like a full scene dedicated to like a specific game, you know, all themed to it or whatever. Like a lot of the shiny hunters do with their shiny hunts. I don't know what I'm gonna do exactly, you know. It's something to consider. I think I'm probably gonna leave it the way it is right now. By the way, I need to get the audio back for the game here. So there's that again. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is pretty good, honestly. I feel like this is decent of a layout as it is. No, wait there. Dude, this actually is a big improvement. Just having the shinydex thing there. I really do like that. Because when you guys come on my live stream now, you know, people who pop in on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, even though it's only YouTube and Twitch that are able to actually use the commands here. Congrats on getting the Mega Venusaur from the CA Royale mommy. That's a pretty good catch there. Pretty sure you still have to buy the Venusaur though to be able to use it, because it actually has that as a form instead of just being a separate Pokemon. But that's okay, because it means you won't actually have to worry about waiting to unlock it. When you do buy it, you use it right away when you got a Mega Venusaur. Now that you got that Mega Venusaur, buy it and then you can immediately equip it. I think it's the only way you're able to get the Mega Venusaur. It's from the CA Royale. I just wonder, has there been any shiny Mega Pokemon caught in the CA Royale yet? I don't know if anyone's actually managed to catch a shiny Mega Pokemon. Like, I know I set those to be pretty rare, but I feel like with how many streams I've done, you know, I would have seen a little bit more, but there's not a lot of regulars in the community quite yet. I'm just, I still haven't even posted. I haven't even done self-promoting, you know, for when I'm live. I know I shouldn't feel so bad about it, doing self-promotion, going live. But I don't know, you know, like with Discord or whatever, for example, I mean, I feel like the only one that I would probably feel comfortable, you know, self-promoting in would either be like the main shiny hunting Discord that I'm in here, based, I believe. And then whatever, you know, Discord servers are like in the communities of fellow shiny hunters, YouTubers that actually follow me back, you know. Otherwise, I guess I feel like maybe too, I don't know, rude to do that, you know? Maybe that's just a me thing. Maybe it's just a me thing. Oh wow, the shinydex thing here actually updates so much faster than the text does. This is actually way better. And more than just the visuals. It's kind of pog. Yeah, like watch, it's gonna say we appeared and it immediately changed. Oh dude, this is so good. Like this is an extra app that has to be open. Like, sure. But it makes it so worth it. And with shiny hunting, it doesn't even matter having an extra app open, you know. I bet it probably wouldn't even really matter that much even if I had like the 3DS capture card going right now at the same time, which is something I've been meaning to bring up. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about starting some shiny hunts. Dual shiny hunting. But with the actual capture card. Using my 3DS capture card. Which would mean I wouldn't be able to do 2 games of the same generation. Because I got my GameCube here, which is Generation 3, and then 3DS Generation 4 I'm out. It's not a DS Lite or a DS capture card. Huh? Whew. Ah, thank God I figured out to freaking grab the middle, since I didn't have a sleeve here. I almost panicked. I didn't know what to do. That's kind of funny. But yeah, honestly, I really like how this is set up, because the moment it says appeared, right, I'm gonna be able to just, yeah, it's instant. There's no delay. I can instantly software reset and it's still going to count. Even after mashing A, it still counts. Even if I don't even have the full text up for more than like, oh my god. Oh no, wait, no, it didn't that time. Never mind. Okay, I guess I got a little bit excited there. For nothing. Guess I still have to let it sit for like a second at least. Guess I didn't spam hard enough the first time. That's why I was able to still count. But, that's almost already 2, so honestly, straight up on the game. Might be live for about another hour, 15 minutes. I think I can manage this tonight, honestly. I'm feeling pretty good. And with the shinydex thing added there, oh my lord. Just that small little quality improvement to me makes me feel a little bit more motivated to keep on going, even through how crappy I feel. Because I did end up getting a little bit sick during the little last outbreak when I had to go to the restroom. So the fact that, you know, stupid little things like that, little additions that actually work the way I want them to and still look pretty good, even if it's not 100% perfect, you know, just the fact that it makes me feel good enough to push through things, honestly, dude. I don't know, like, why I spend so many days just not really doing all that much, you know. Like, I spent so much time in February and doing so many improvements to my live streaming, like, constantly. And so far this month, like, I'll pretty much almost completely stop that. And I guess it's because, you know, I did so much work non-stop. I felt like I needed a little bit of a break from that, which I guess is understandable. You know, I just want to enjoy the fruits of my labor. But I still get such a satisfaction from it, you know? Like, I know that as long as I'm alive, every single day, there's always gonna be something new for me to learn, some new way for me to improve, you know, at least one tiny facet of my life at very minimum. Every day is a day of growth. And I don't know. knowing how happy it makes me just to do something stupid like this, even in the middle of my stream. I feel like I need to really get back in the routine of doing more things, you know, outside of my live streams. Like, I still haven't started on working on these videos. Now that it's April though. No, it is singing that, oh boy, we are a quarter of the way, or at least a third of the way fully through the year. I need to start doing a lot more work. Honestly, I'm hoping that now that it's warm, spring, maybe I'll get some like job openings, get a job too, so I can actually have the money to go out and do stuff while it's nice out before the next winter. Because God knows it's gonna feel like no time at all before it comes again. Like seriously, dude, the days blend together too much when you don't actually have much reason to go outside, you know, to do anything of much. No, logs of Ruby are great. I'm so grateful I have those, but yeah, honestly, I wish I had more, and I am starting to get out of, I guess, maybe a little bit of seasonal depression, now that it is so much better outside, even with the thunderstorms and stuff happening today, yesterday. I don't know, I definitely feel a lot more motivation and a lot more energy than I've felt like for the last few months since I've been back in a live stream. So that bodes pretty well for how good things might end up going this month in comparison to last month, because if I don't already feel this good, well, a little bit better. Besides the fact that I'm sick, I don't know, man. I feel like we can make April go crazy. We can absolutely make it go off. We'll see though. I know there's actually some ways to customize your stuff in shinydex here. Use settings. Here you tell them what you like to adding or adding your Pokemon. Really, I did not know that was a thing. I'm not gonna care about the ribbons. Sandwiches and marks are not anything I'm doing anytime soon. Honestly, I feel like I don't even really need the shiny charm either. That doesn't come around until Generation 5, and honestly, I'm insane enough to not be doing any shiny hunting in these games. Well, although Legends it does have it, so I will keep it. But marks, sandwich, ribbons, I do not need to really see those at the moment. Just, I need to figure out, maybe it's in account settings here. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here that is exclusive to the Pro. Access generation sprites, custom color scheme, even the profile picture and all of that. Let me see. It says all in this one page here what the Pro lets you do. So I can get face tracking, custom color scheme, and profile picture, profile banner, and then the different generation sprites. An unlimited personal collections, also collection progress tracking, which I guess would probably be like for like web indexes, for games or whatever, you know, I actually like do those. Unlimited hunt tracks instead of a maximum of 5. Their support page is outdated though. It says it's a maximum of 2 hunts that you can do. They need to update that. And events, auto calendar approval. I do not know what that means. They should have like some little like small little circle with a question mark that you can hover over with like a little bit of text further explain some of those ones that seem a little bit more vague. like extended stat reports as well. It'd be nice to know like what kind of extra stats you know, you get from that. Oh well, I'm not like really complaining anyways. I'm just speaking my mind right now while I'm checking this out, because I want to walk you guys a little bit through what I'm thinking of here. I just guess this all this stuff is done inside of the actual account settings here for like the actual overlay thing. I don't know. Let me double check this. Output builder. Go. Horizontal. Reset. I think I'm just gonna do the count. No. Because then I don't have the shinydex thing. I needed to save shinydex, dude. It only says it if you have the Pokemon there. So that's a little bit lame. I'm not gonna lie, that bugs me. Vertical one's nice, but horizontal one just works better for my layout, honestly. Extra details, sprite options as well is also here, okay. Ride. I can't actually do that myself, can I? Wait. Can I make it purple? Okay. Let me see if this works. Oh, hell yeah, it worked. Oh my god, that's so sick. That is so satisfying. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, honestly, this... I could have like the little sprite there in the box or whatever, or have the entire thing without the sprite, you know. But maybe there's a way. I don't know. No, I don't think there is. Honestly, I'm kidding myself. There's more output layouts though if you become a pro member as well. Though, wait, what? It said that the whole time, and I'm not even reading that. That's probably how I'd get that done. That's probably how I'd do that. That's fair. Honestly, that's fair. But wowzers, dude, I love that. That looked really good. Nice and purple. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. Hey, well... keep on encountering Pokemon here over and over and over. And I can exit out of the URL builder here for the output for shinydex. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, no, that's really awesome. I think it's really awesome. Like, I'm too broke right now, I think, to spend the money myself on the shinydex Pro subscription, but I will absolutely use this. I'll absolutely use this. Oops. Probably, honestly, will save me a lot of trouble, honestly, with my layouts here, because it was kind of annoying having so many working pieces for, like, all the shiny hunting here, because not only do I have to have like 2 things for tax, say encounters and then phases, because obviously there's only a real image that I had before the output from my auto counter app. Then obviously having the 2 different counts, one for phases, one for encounters, and then before I just gave up on that because the auto counter thing just wasn't working with multiple of the little outputs at all for whatever reason. I ended up just getting rid of the total encounters since I wasn't actually going to be doing anything that would have any phases to actually keep the total encounters going up anyways. Yeah, this shinydex working like this, I'm really glad I took the time to check this out and give it a shot anyways, even though I don't have the pro subscription, because this is very nice. 1351. I think we can make it to 1500 like I said earlier at the beginning, before I end the stream off tonight at 3, so I can watch the new episode of Invincible Season 4. I'm excited to see Omni-Man back in action, dude. Like, honestly, dude, Invincible is such a good series right now. It's got me hooked. I'm thinking of also getting Jujutsu Kaisen, because I've run out of new things to watch. Quite frankly, I need some more stuff. So it's a little bit tempting. I feel like I should have the shiny hunting information below the StreamAvatars. What? Should I do that, or am I gonna screw it up? Honestly, you know what? I think it should be fine if I put it underneath. Just right there underneath StreamAvatars. And the Master Ball shouldn't be below it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that. I'm gonna keep it where I had it. It's probably for the best. Okay. No more stream edits in the middle of the stream. I'm gonna leave it at that, and we're just gonna keep on doing the resets. Probably do one more little break in a little while. Just probably get like a little snack or something, maybe a little bit more water, because I'm still sweating bullets with the window open. It is still so hot here. I got like a couple more sips out of this water and then it's done, so we'll see what happens here, if I'll be okay or not, because we got an hour left. One more hour left for the stream. I might be shy of actually getting up to 1500 tonight, but I'll be okay, honestly. We made some good progress either way. Already getting like this fast to 1356 from 1188. I mean, I feel pretty good about that. Almost already 200 encounters within 2 hours. Just a little bit more time to go. And then it'll be 2 hours. We've still got 19.5 minutes. Also, I believe that it might be a good idea to just grab something to eat anyways, It's been like almost, I want to say, it's close enough, for like 12 hours since I last ate. Because I ate around, I think, 3:30 to 4. So I mean, when the new Invincible episode is done anyways, yeah, I'm probably going to be pretty hungry. I had a big dinner though, having 2 of those chicken Big Macs. It was so worth it. Skip another song because that one has a big pause at the end of it. Just another one of those ones that's like that I keep telling myself I'm gonna trim and I never do. Because I probably only need to do, I'm pretty sure I have an audio app that I could just do that in, but oh well. Another banger song from my childhood. I don't know why this one went so hard for me as a kid. But Aegis Gate, it is probably one of the more nostalgic songs for me from my childhood. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Sky. I think this was also around like the part of the game where like Team Charm was showing up too. And I don't know why, but that was also a very memorable part of like the post-game of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for me, towards the sky. I think it was the post-game, right? I'm pretty sure it was the post-game. I just can't remember if it actually happened in the original ones, like Time and Darkness. So I did play those ones first, but I ended up just playing Sky primarily once I got my hands on that. Used from GameStop back in the day. I have the same little case I got it from. And it's like literally just written on it, like, nothing special. So, yeah, that might be a fun little game to play on stream again, later this year if we can get through a bunch of stuff. That would be a fun extra series to do. I do want to start doing more spin-off stuff with Pokemon. I think it's probably just going to be at this point mainly Pokemon for Omni-Omen. Like, all the content is going to be going to Myth Train or Omni, but Omni-Omen is still just kind of my main persona here, I guess. This is where I built things up, and I'm gonna stick with this for my live streaming, but I think Myth Train or Omni being like a channel for just actual content, whatever clips that I have from Pokemon stuff that I do be posted there. I feel like that's okay, but maybe if my computer can handle it for Stream Elements' help, I might actually try to see if I can get the live stream to shoot out to Myth Train or Omni simultaneously, as well as Omni here. I think it's possible, but I don't know. It'd just be a bit of a good way to, at least let people know that I'm live streaming, that's an YouTube channel. It's not just bad, but I don't know. I've seen some YouTubers do that, but I don't know how people generally feel about it, I mean, you subscribe to like the same channel twice and you see the same live stream twice, I feel like that's a little bit annoying for some people. I don't know how many people feel about that. And not having a very large target audience to be able to pull on this in the first place, I wouldn't want to risk it somewhat, to be honest. But at the same time, I feel like I should eventually maybe just give it a shot and see what happens. The same way that I know I need to for YouTube and Twitch. Or not even Twitch. Although I think Twitch could do it as well. And then obviously, specifically the one I meant to say, TikTok, with the vertical layout for the live streams, because that would be probably the only way I can get actual real for you page exposure to TikTok. I don't think it's happening at all outside of that, honestly. There's been a few people who popped into TikTok again right from the beginning this time, from the first freaking minute, not even the first 30 seconds. But it's still, not getting pushed out to a lot of people. Nowhere even close to the amount of views that I get from my actual TikToks that I post. So, lots of work to do on that end, a lot of stuff to still figure out when it comes to this live streaming stuff. I can never be good enough. I can never be perfect enough. I feel like that's the fallacy of life, concept of perfect just doesn't exist. Keep chasing it. Keep chasing it. Like super dog with super squirrels pinned into its brain. Like that little clip I saw earlier in the Superman movie. Honestly, I've never been much of a DC guy. I'm not gonna lie. I've always never even really been much of a comic guy in the first place. It wasn't until like I became, you know, an actual adult and I have all the time to myself in the last, you know, 6 years to gain all these new interests that I actually got into Marvel hardcore with all the movies and whatnot, Marvel Cinematic Universe, although there's a lot I need to catch up on. I just, I don't know. I just saw it earlier today. A little clip. And Crypto, Superdog, oh my god. He's so cute, man. With Ruby being a daily part of my life, I mean, it's made it so much less sad than I remember it used to feel. Like the test passed away to go ahead and just watch, you know, whatever stuff pops up on social media with some cute, lovely little doggies, puppies, and the works, you know, whatever other cute animals are there. For me, it would be toads and frogs, but, you know, lots of dogs too. I need to skip to the next song again. This one's played. Skip again. I need to really add more music into the playlist. Holy crap. We're getting like duplicate songs playing, guys. I don't remember the last time that's happened in a stream that I was actually able to notice within like a certain amount of time too. If it had been maybe just half an hour longer, I might not even caught that. But Donkey Kong song, man, that played earlier in the first hour of the stream. Now I was trying to play again in the second hour before that's actually gonna be 2 hours long in the stream. 10 minutes and 10 seconds, exactly now. Yeah. Let's say 11 minutes and 10 seconds. I knew what I was saying the first time. I thought it was Blissey who did that. Nor did the Patch Emerald as well. I know she did it for Yellow to make the shiny hunting all that possible. Shit. Nora, you got like so much fire stuff going on, man. You're doing so much fire stuff. I can't even keep track of this boy, man. What a queen. Not a shiny Lugia. That's not the queen. I know. I don't think we're gonna get that queen shiny Lugia. But Nora, no, absolute queen. I will never be able to like express how grateful I was, man, to be able to get the shiny Koraidon from her for that giveaway. That was like such a highlight of my year last year. Such a highlight. Also another highlight, you know, involving Legend ZA. Home compatibility tomorrow, April 2nd, so that's gonna be nice to actually have that to look forward to. Let's see what we got going on. Got a new repost thing from Pokemon Masters on Twitter for Acrylic's diorama with Artsy Sabrina. That was cool. Wow, Frogadier in StreamAvatars. Some Pokemon stuff, as always. And I can't get enough of it. Also, Shampoo EX available through the shop in Pokemon TCG Pocket. A little interesting of a choice there. Interesting choice. What am I gonna do here? I was gonna do something on the GX here. I can't remember what it was I was about to do. I feel like I just blanked out on my purpose. Also, it's funny to see Frogadier there because that's Greninja's re-evolution, so I guess there's Mommy and Maple there together. For real now. Or maybe it's Maple and Fresca. Oh man. You can get the Fresca Maple emotes in the chat. I love those cute little toads. I'll probably have to type it myself. I don't know. Sure. Pretty sure those ones are subscribers only. Geos, man. Oh, Domination. Am I not following him? What the hell? Why am I not following him on Twitter? Dude, you got Shiny Magneton and Fire and Leaf Green on the actual Game Boy Advance on the cartridge. Oh, so sick. Oh man. Full odds 1 in 8192 over odds by only not even like 800. Dude, that's pretty good. Like 700 or so over odds of encounters. 8909. That's pretty good. I don't know why I'm not following him. I feel like I should have been following him before. Domination. I actually follow him here on Twitter, so that's like really weird. I'm subscribed to him on YouTube. Why did I not have him on Twitter yet? I need more links here that I need to follow. Oh, dude, don't tell me. TikTok. I don't follow him on TikTok either. Dude, there's so many people I need to follow. And now it's bringing me a bunch of people that I do not want to follow on the suggested on Pokemon stuff. But at least it's finally recommending me nothing but Pokemon stuff for people to follow right now. It's funny, even if it's people I don't want to. Like Pokemon TCG, Scalpers, and all of those people. I mean, not everyone's like that, but there's some people there. I obviously am a little bit negative in the hobby. There's a lot of nicer people that I'd much rather follow, like this collection or like the Domination right here. But, guys, it's 5 minutes shy of being 2 hours. I gotta run to the bathroom again, so I'm gonna do an encounter. No, wait, no, because then the auto counter will keep going up, okay? I'm just gonna go run to the bathroom. I'll be back again on the gang. I'm sorry for being sick. I know it's... decides to shit in the next 40 minutes on the floor again, I can pick it up. Hello, on the game. I myself just finished doing that myself. And yeah, I'm definitely sick because that is like the 5th time and like maybe 6th time in the last 24 hours I've had to run to the bathroom sick. 6 times I think is 5 times even is definitely a sign I got a little bit of issues going on in my body, my immune system or whatever, fighting against me as usual. But God, it feels so good to have that shinydex thing to come back to do the shiny hunting with. Like it's so good, man. It is so good. I don't know why it's so good, but it's so good. Okay, well, let's get 6 more encounters. We're at 1400. We're gonna be shy, I think, of 1500 tonight on me, gang. We're not gonna quite be making it there, but that's okay. While I was in the bathroom, saw there was a couple more people from the domination that I wasn't following on Twitter. Bro Sidon has Twitter, and I wasn't following the dude. Like, what the hell is wrong with me? There's also one person that I do follow here on Twitch and whatnot, and YouTube that I follow, but they have a locked account. They're the first person I've ever actually like tried to follow with a locked account. Skyfish Jack. I assume it's probably locked for the same reasons that, you know, I have previously unfollowed like people before on Twitter when things would get toxic and I refollow them again, or just stay off of Twitter completely. Privating it, definitely I can understand that, but I also don't even really have to get any people, you know, en masse replying to my tweets or anything like that. I'm not going viral on Twitter or anything, so I don't really have probably the same stresses that someone like him would have, and it's okay if he doesn't want to let me follow him, you know. A follow request, and it's not the end of the world if I can't follow him on Twitter, because that's not where all his good content's being posted. But man, bro, Sidon, I can't believe I wasn't following him here on Twitter. Although, oh, he hasn't used it for like a couple of years. So what does that make him, 30 now? It says he's 28 there. Oh, and all of these people, they're like so much closer to my age than I would have guessed. You know, I used to feel like I wasted so much of my time. Like, even when I had first started, you know, back 6 years ago, right at 18, you know, I mean, I didn't do a lot of the things that I really wanted to actually do when I first started. I did nothing but variety stuff, okay? I didn't have a niche. I just did whatever random shit I felt like doing. And to a degree, that actually worked pretty damn good. But the thing is that that's not what I want. That's not good enough. You know, I have always wanted to have an identity of my own. A solid, actual identity. To, you know, define a little bit of who I am. More than just being a jack of all trades. Pokemon is that series, and I don't know why I didn't just immediately go into it when I first started. Honestly, I know I probably could have, you know. I got that damn capture card right after test dive. But I made the mistake of, you know, getting back together with my ex the second time, you know, in the first place. even before I gave her the third and final last chance. And she so crappily after their death, breaking up with her, you know, I was still so miserable and heartbroken, even if it was from my own choice. It led to me giving her one third final chance. I'm really glad, honestly though, that it didn't last nearly as long as the previous couple of times that we were together. Because I mean, the first time we were together, I mean, she cheated on me. We didn't even have much of a chance last time. I don't know if that one counted. But if it didn't, it's okay. Whatever. I'm not gonna try to still know. I don't even think we were together for a full year. Actually. So, really, that one probably was shorter than the last time. But I don't know. But I wish I had never let her get in the way of everything that I loved so much, you know. I mean, she fucking hated Pokemon. That should have been enough of a red flag from the get-go. Like, I'm sorry that you even want to punch Pikachu in the face. You're just a terrible person. Who wants to punch Pikachu in the face? Like, look at Pikachu right there with the little gangster hat up there on my top of my shelf. I don't care if he's the industry plant Pokemon. He's the best Pokemon. Like, I love Pikachu. And, you know, it was ironically her little sister, like, that ended up actually giving a crap about me liking Pokemon. And actually doing things for me related to that more than my girlfriend ever did. Because I wasn't even allowed to play Pokemon Go. I wasn't even able to open that, even if it was just a stupid walk around the neighborhood. You know, one time we were playing it when my sister and her boyfriend at the time took us out to go see a Blue Jays game in Toronto, and like, Toronto's the best goddamn place. This little freaking goddamn Pokémon damn play Pokemon Go, realistically. Of course I'm gonna turn it the hell on while I have my sister and my girlfriend and my sister's boyfriend there to protect me, you know, watch out for me if I'm a little bit distracted. But I'm also not stupid enough to be doing nothing but looking down at my phone. I might have my neck craned a little bit because I can't hold my phone up right in front of my face. You know? My arms get tired. The Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and also just having noodle arms. I had time for leg while I'm doing my noodle arms. Like, seriously. She was so miserable and nasty to me the whole time. But I didn't give a shit. I didn't listen to her. I didn't turn off the phone except like maybe a couple of times when I listened. And the last time I listened was honestly a good thing. You know, I wasn't really paying that much attention to it. There was like a shooting right at the train station, right after we got on the train and left. And if we had been even like 5 minutes later, we probably would have been stuck. Or who knows, maybe us for a stray bullet. That would have sucked. But no, yeah, she tried to use that as reasoning for me to not be playing Pokemon Go. Like, I mean, seriously, I have always been one of those guys who always kind of doom prophesize. You know, I always think about the things that could go wrong in every damn scenario and what to do, you know? I don't know, I've always just kind of been that way since I was a little kid. Always being so afraid of death and not wanting to die, even from being like a little freaky kid. I always thought ahead, like, what I want to really accomplish in my life, what I want to do. Which definitely makes me a little bit more sad because it took a lot longer to have a lot of things accomplished that I wanted to do as a kid. Some of those things just aren't even possible. But, you know, I've ended up just having a complete brain fart. Wow. You know what? This better not be a sign that the thunderstorm's gonna start back up. I just got hit with another wave of migraine that just completely, like, factory reset my thoughts and my chain of thoughts going on there out of my mouth there. Oh my god, I don't even know what the hell I was saying. What's whether I'm saying right now? I don't trust the little sidebar thing at the bottom there. Yeah, it's gonna start raining a little bit again, I think, around... Oh no, wait, no, wait, it's already past 12, what am I saying? Yeah, now was like the last possible chance. It could have been any rain, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe it might be some more tomorrow. No worries, Mommy. Thank you for sticking on by for this long. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna be done anyways in like less than half an hour, but if you're feeling the headache too, I just got hit by. Get some rest, feel better, and get a good sleep if you're gonna be going to sleep. I love you so much. You're the best mom ever. Coming on by every single live stream. You don't have to, but you do. And I appreciate you sticking around for as long as you did. It's at least 2 hours, so you earned it. Earned your rest. Read. Ribbit, read. And that was actually a funny number that I missed. 1420. Oh man. I can't believe I missed a funny number. I feel like I'm having tummy pains again though. Already. That's pretty quick. So I don't know how many more encounters we're gonna pull off here. But I got 27 minutes until the new Invincible episode comes out. So we will be live for like exactly 2.5 hours, it looks like. That's pretty decent, I'd say. That's pretty decent. I thought we were gonna have a little bit of later stream. I thought I missed getting it like right on time, you know. Perfect time to end this off, but pretty good. Oh no, wait, no, it'll be 2 hours and 40 minutes. Shit, no, I did do it a little bit late. I don't know what's wrong, man. I think it's just maybe being tired. Omni After Dark hasn't been a thing for a while, so I guess I'll forgive me for being a little bit less coherent this late at night. But shit, man. I am so excited to watch this new episode of Invincible. Time can't pass quickly enough. By the way, here's the Elgato audio. I don't have headphones, so I forgot it's not back on. Sorry, I'm kidding. Mommy's little StreamAvatars is still sticking around there at the bottom. You know, she's gone now. Probably had to turn her phone off, or like the brightness or whatever from this and the flashing gameplay. It does bug her epilepsy. I wouldn't wanna cause her a seizure or nothing. Or she just had to do something else on her phone. Oh, if it doesn't look like she said if it was a migraine or not, but I feel like the timing is too coincidental there, or it cannot. I feel like her and I have probably seen it, but we usually are when it comes to migraines, especially happens. This was one of the worst migraine days. These are the last 2 worst migraine days like I've had in a very long time, well over a year. Well, but I still had a damn good day even in spite of that. I'm really proud of myself, man. You know, I got a lot done. I feel even being a little bit sick. I'm happy. This was good. This was great. Huh? Huh? No. Okay, yeah, great April Fool's joke. Right, Japan, April Fools came early. Fuck, I mean, it looked like they had a FireRed and Leaf Green battle with Professor Oak. Use it like, oh my god, it glitched it, like that green or whatever, if you were able to do that, but Switch version, man, this guy of April Fools. That is crazy. Yeah, well, oh well. Remember this, goddamn April Fool's joke. The Japanese and Pokemon Twitter are going off right now for April Fool's joke. Let me show you this. Alright, y'all know about the shiny Battle Revolution costumes, probably. I don't know. Those are things you can hunt. The bosses in Pokemon Battle Revolution that have Pokemon themed costumes. Those can actually be shiny. And if you beat them with the shiny outfits, you get to keep them. But only if you beat them for the first time, that you actually see them. Like, with the shiny outfit. And you have to lose every other time that they have a regular outfit. Because otherwise, if you get the regular outfit, keep that, you'll never get the shiny outfit. If I just switch on over to this seed real quick. Shiny Robo Ground on an XT Gale of Darkness on the Switch. Like, that's cruel, man. I remember that from like a previous experience. I legit thought that was like a real goddamn hunt. I could probably do like a few months ago. I had to look it up on Google to see if I was imagining it. Or is it A_Susei, whatever numbers? I don't know, man. How you managed to get that together so fast, but man, that is funny. That is a good April Fool's little thing. For You page has gone from Pokemon stuff to all like dumb Twitter crap that I do not care about, as usual. Sometimes it's nice, you know, For You page, but I feel like every night when people are asleep, the For You page turns dark, man. Like, I know we have Omni After Dark and all of that, but I do not need Twitter After Dark in my life. I swear, 10 seconds looking at that shit. Like, I just want to turn my computer off. Like, come on, dude. It's so depressing how bad Twitter is nowadays. I have no wonder why a lot of people move on from the platform use Sky instead. But man, I just, I don't know. I wish there was more people like follow on Twitter. to just get my For You page to permanently stay the way I want it to, you know. Oh well, it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. It's a live shiny hunting at a freaking baseball game, man. Panic, living the dream. Oh, he's even got the peanuts too. That's funny. Doesn't have those peanuts straight on the fucking concrete though. I don't know if I trust that. Peanuts on the concrete. I'd just be leaving those for the friggin' seagulls at that point. They stay on the hand, or in the packaging or whatever, or they fall to the ground at a baseball game. I ain't eating those. I ain't touching those in my mouth. Like, I mean, obviously you can take the shell off the peanuts. I imagine you would just eat them like that. But I feel like when I had peanuts like that, I did try to eat them like that with the shell. So I don't know. I can't remember. It's been such a long time since I had like peanuts from like a baseball game or whatever. Ugh, I could go for some popcorn. Yeah, I actually have popcorn. I could make some. But our microwave is also crap and it doesn't turn and spin. So every time I make popcorn, it just burns some crap out of it. So you see charcoal in the middle, man. Not really feeling that. I know I said I was kind of hungry. Obviously, the tummy pains, being sick, that's not helping my case at all with all this pain. But I need something. Maybe I might just have some multigrain Cheerios while I'm chilling or out or whatever. You know, I think probably the only thing. Really ain't all that much to just grab, you know. I mean, already, I think the only actual real food option that I could make for myself is still fucking toast. And I'm tired of eating nothing but toast, man. Even multigrain Cheerios honestly sounds a little bit more appetizing to me than toast right now. But, if I had like Nutella or even jam, dude, I'd be happy as a pig in a freaking pen. But no, it's just peanut butter. Peanut butter alone, toast. I mean, when I'm feeling sick, you know, it's not bad. It's nice and it helps settle the tummy a little bit. But I'm weird, I guess. You know, I like having a little bit extra flavor all the time, even when I'm sick. Doesn't matter. Bless me. If I'm sick, you know, I'm still gonna be just as hungry most of the time, you know? Unless like I'm like legitimately like throwing up and shit or whatever. But if I had I don't know what the hell I was gonna say. What? Like, oh, right. If I had food poisoning, then yeah, maybe I probably not even want to eat anything at all that was heavy, you know, with, you know, more than one topping, for example, on toast. But I'd still probably want to have like at least peanut butter and jam at the very least. Or peanut butter and Nutella, not forbid. Man, it's so expensive now even for that stuff at the grocery store. Like, I didn't grab any of that stuff. I hate how expensive grocery stores are now. Groceries should be like the one thing that should always stay the same price no matter how the rest of the economy got screwed. If you ask me. Not rent, but that's life. Welcome to life. Welcome to 2020. I'm losing my mind. 2026. I think we're gonna be ending this stream shortly. It's 2:45. We don't got much more time left. Are we at least gonna get to 300 encounters for tonight? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if we're at least getting to 300 encounters done for tonight. But with shinydex actually doing its thing here, you know, actually working, yeah, I think this is sweet. I'm really happy. Nora in the future. I need to see if she has that emerald patch like pinned or something on her profile. Somewhere here. I don't think so, man. Emerald RNG patch. Is there one that doesn't require the freaking e-reader? Or was that literally just Blissey's work that he did? Oh yeah, okay, no, here it is. Wait. Look like Finn made that little So wait. But do I need the this work? Curious as to how this works. I wish there's like a video on that would explain it a little bit better. Just reading the tweets alone from Nora here. And this is actually from 3 years ago. Actually, wait, that's crazy. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm not absorbing information all that well right now, and it's probably not helping that I'm tired and sick. And it's like about 3 a.m. Hey, Mommy is still here. The little stream avatar. But you're not actually active. I thought it was supposed to be like a setting for like the StreamAvatars to make you disappear if you're not active for a certain amount of time. I guess I need to do that again. Trust it? I don't know. I don't know why it's like that. That does trip me out a little bit. Makes me think she's still here. No, she's not. Oh no, wait, no, she is. Of course, your mommy. You just popped back in. That's why your StreamAvatars is still here. That's funny. Well, we only got 10 more minutes here, and then I'm ending this off. I think we can do it. I think we're gonna hit 300 encounters tonight. We're not gonna get to 1500, but we're damn close. But still no sign of the shiny Lugia. Not shine of the shiny. Emerald RNG patch. Does it work? I don't have a battery. It says it works like FireRed and leave green. That makes me think it would. Maybe I just need to leave this image. ashes. Oh. I don't know. Hoping there to be some more text. Wait a minute. Oh, here's this. Okay, so we're gonna need like 12 more encounters there. 22. 22 more encounters. And then we have officially hit 300 encounters. We got all these posts. Wondering how this is supposed to work. Like, what the actual difference between the RNG like in this patch compared to how it works normally. Close, we might make it to 300. Don't understand what that last little tweet from Nora means. Everyone sees it post about creating music, but not title screen transition to save load like it should be, and it's FireRed. I don't know what that last little bit means. It's sort of confusing. I'm trying to think, like, do I just have to create a full-on new save for Emerald first before I'm... I wish there was a video on this. God, it makes me so anxious. I hate my anxiety. 'Cause I know it's probably impossible to like goddamn brick my Emerald cartridge. But I'm just so worried, man. Oh wait, oh she's just outright said it doesn't require a battery. Thank God. Has passenger cars and rental batteries in the Sapphire. Looks like there was one for Ruby and Sapphire as well that she but it did not actually work. It looks like, I don't think. I need to figure out some more resources, man. Because if there was a way I could actually goddamn soft reset my Pokemon Sapphire to do like a proper shiny hunt for like any of the legendaries or even damn starters without having to buy a soldering kit and learning how to use that just to be able to do like shiny hunts in Sapphire and Ruby, dude, that would be awesome. But Emerald though, I can fix that and I make it so I can do soft resets on certain ones that I wouldn't actually be able to do like runaway encounters with, you know, like the Beldum, for example, from Steven. I wouldn't be able to get that shiny in Emerald, will be able to get a shiny Joe starter or like the Hoenn starter. Professor Birch. Let me see. I'm gonna favorite this so I don't lose it. But that's my bookmarks, I guess, more accurately. Okay. Well, I'll have to come back to that for the future, for sure. Definitely, for sure. But yeah, Nora just tweeted about it. Like, literally the same day I got my shiny Deoxys. Blue Boy Fade making his video. So, yeah, honestly, I'm gonna rewatch that video, maybe see if that one will help me get a little bit of a better idea of what to do here. It's like, honestly, with Pokemon Emerald, I'm not really too concerned about it as much as I would be for Ruby and Sapphire, because of the fact that I can still do runaway encounters with all of the legendary Pokemon in those games. I'm not screwed out of getting myself a shiny Rayquaza or a shiny freaking like Deoxys from Emerald even. Although the shiny Deoxys in Emerald would absolutely suck freaking a million times over if I had to do runaway encounters with it in Emerald and had to do that stupid puzzle every single time. So if I get a topper set, that would make that weird. But everything else, Kyogre, Groudon, like the Eon ticket, I think Latias might maybe as well. Like all of those legendaries, you just run away from and go back and they're there. Even Mew. And obviously like Lugia and Ho-Oh too, I believe, even. I think so anyways. I can't remember about the event Pokemon that are shared between Leaf Green, FireRed, if they actually do runaways in Emerald. Because I think the runaway things was added in Pokemon Emerald. I don't even know if it would work here, to be honest. I guess we could try it, since that one isn't shiny, right? We can run away, because it is about to be down to the stream. Lugia flew away. There it is. And that time I didn't even reset. Okay, that is cool. So we can do the runaways in with Lugia and Ho-Oh as well. It's a little bit faster, I think, to just do the soft reset, right? I think it's a little bit faster. But here we go, our final one on the very final minute to bring us up to officially 300 encounters on the dot done tonight. That's pretty good progress on the game. It's not shiny. 300 regular Lugia C tonight. So with that, that's where we're ending off our Shiny Honey escapades for tonight, and I get to finally turn on Invincible Season 4, Episode 5, only on Amazon Prime. Totally not sponsored. Definitely not sponsored. If I'm sponsored, I'd be having like a freaking mukbang right now with a bunch of snacks this whole stream. Like I had money, I would be feeding myself way more. Get some meat on these freaking noodle arms. But yeah, Mommy is gone now, ironically. StreamAvatars is gone as I'm ending the stream, so I don't know who I'm saying goodbye to, but all y'all who may or may not be watching right now here on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube, thank y'all for coming on by the live stream tonight. I hope y'all had a good time hanging out with me, as crappy and sick as I'm feeling tonight. And as usual, I hope y'all have yourselves a damn good one. I will see you the next live stream. Probably today, fools, just to do something. Obviously, I'm not really gonna be doing any pranks on you guys. I don't have to worry about that. So, but not really anything I could do to prank. But we'll figure out what we're gonna be doing. Maybe some more gameplay stuff. Maybe we'll do Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke Master Quest. Like I said, I wanted to do on Monday before I completely passed out the whole day thanks to that migraine. At least the whole evening, anyways, up until 5:30. But looks like I'm gonna be getting to sleep at 5:30 tonight. If I keep talking here. So, good night, Omni Gang, and see y'all later.